Hi guys, this is Vince back with my electromagnetic pusher motor configuration, and it does work, but we have some issues with proximity to some of the stronger magnets. These guys are really strong and they're affecting the reed magnet before I want them to. I want these little tiny neodymiums to be the only activator, but this guy's got a huge field and it's turning it on like at about this point now. So I'm going to turn it on. It's not going to go very much. But it does work. You'll see there'll be a light here whenever the electromagnet or the tiny neodymium come close to the reed. So this is on and off, and this basically is a potentiometer to control the strength, or rather the amount of electrons really that are going through the system here, so that you can fine-tune this down when you want a smaller field of detection on the reed switch or a larger field of detection. So right now it's just turned all the way down. You can see here, this would be all the way up and all the way down. I know that's accurate because when it actually activates, this light gets really bright or it's very dim. So we're just going to turn it on. No activation. Right now it's turned all the way down and we see no activation here. But the moment we see a magnet actually pass by that switch, start seeing a light go off there. So what this device is supposed to do is take the electrons from here through the on and off switch back down into the solid state rectifier, allowing it to take the input in order to set the output load, which is activated by this reed switch. The reed switch is either off or it's on. It's only on when that magnetic field activates it. But when it goes off, these lines are full of electricity still, and we get what's called a back electromotor force. I take that back electromotor force through this configuration, and I store it inside this capacitor. So this hot line is going through the capacitor, but because it's the positive going through this negative here, it doesn't pass any electricity to it. It only takes its electrical negative electrons coming back and stores them when we get the BMF. So we're still turned on. We're going to turn the potentiometer all the way up, and we're going to back up a little bit. Whoa. So whenever that goes by, see, there's quite a strong light there. I'm not 100% certain about how I've got this quite harnessed. I'd rather have this as a solid line and then something going to that after the fact. But that's what I got for now. Might change that later. Still, you can see whenever she gets her, yeah. Okay, so here comes the problem. This essentially is working, and when I do this, I do my own lineup of the field and I want to adjust things. I can feel there's some tweaking going on there from the electromagnet. I can feel it pushing, but it's staggered and it's kind of all over the place. And here's the problem. This guy has got a huge field. It's affecting this reed before it's supposed to. It's supposed to only go against that guy there. So what we can do here, I turn this a little bit. You can see the red light come on. It's on right now. Look how far away it is. I'm going to bring it a little close. Yeah. So now it's off. Now it's on. It's not even close enough to this guy yet. It's this guy. And I can prove that. I'll go the other way. There's no other magnet other than the one on the top. Boom. You can see it's already active. And it's because of the big magnet on the top. So I need to make a... turn that down. Turn that off. We're good. The solution is build a bigger wheel. And so that's the next stage in this. Also, the initial drawing that I got here, this is wrong. This is upside down, and some of the wiring needs to be changed. So I'm going to be drawing out a better version of this, and I'm going to try to make 3 versions. One is in the on state but not magnetically coupled, in the on state but magnetically coupled, in the on state but decoupled. So what happens after the fact? Where does the back electromagnetic force go? And ultimately it winds up inside here. And what is the flow of things? So that's the next, hopefully the next video. Thank you.